In today's video, I'm going to be giving you 3 quick signs you can look out for to tell if your training is working in the gym and you're actually making progress, to see if you are building muscle for the long term. If you're new to my channel, my name is Dan and I simplify losing fat and building muscle. Hit that subscribe button if you are new, hit the like button, and we're going to jump straight into it. The first one that I'm going to talk about in terms of signs that you are actually building muscle is progressive overload. Now, progressive overload, this is usually in the form of increasing reps in the gym for the same weight, or increasing the weight over time. Another form of progressive overload can be if your form is improving, if you can see that you're targeting the muscles that you're trying to train better over time. And these are all valid forms of progression. So over time, it is important that the weights are trending up and you're either getting more reps per set on a particular weight, then increasing the weight and going again. So it's very easy to tell, or very quick to tell, if you are not progressing in your training, because look at the last 6 months. If in the last 6 months you are still lifting the same weights that you were 6 months ago, then that's a sign that you are either not recovering from your training properly. If you are being consistent and turning up most days, then maybe you're overtraining and you need to dial back and then look at your recovery. If you are on and off and you're not being consistent, then that's going to be the issue. But if you are someone that is going to the gym consistently, but the weights you are lifting now are the same that you are 6 months ago, then that is a sign that you need to look at your training and fix it, because you're not progressing. And it is really important on a bulk to ensure that you are logging your exercises in the gym and keeping yourself accountable to progressive overload, because if you're going into a calorie surplus and you're fueling your body with these extra carbs, it's important to put these to use and actually build muscle by progressing the weights over time. And you have to kind of trust this during the bulking phase, because there's no immediate gratification that you get in a cutting phase where you can see yourself getting visibly leaner. This is more of a long-term approach with the bulk. And so as long as the weights are going up over time, if the calories are in a small surplus, you should be absolutely fine. Realistically, if you've been training hard in the gym, pushing yourself, trying to push the weights up, you've been eating well, your diet's decent, and you're sleeping well, you should be seeing some changes over time. So let's take a 6-month time frame. If you're not seeing any visible changes in the mirror at all after 6 months, now I'm not saying you're going to be Mr. Olympia after 6 months, however, you should be able to see some changes, I'd say, over a 6-month period. And this nicely ties into the third sign as well, which is clothes and how they fit. So are your clothes fitting differently to when you first started the gym? And this is something that you'll probably notice in the first 6 months as well. So for example, if you've been training consistently hard in the gym, are your t-shirts a bit tight on your arms? If you've been trying to work on developing your arms. Another sign that I often get with clients in the gym is, let's say a client is trying to lose fat. Is your belt a bit looser? Are your trousers fitting better? Maybe clothes that you couldn't fit in around the waist before. If they are, then that's obviously a good sign. And if there's no changes in those areas that you're looking to target, then that is also a sign that your training probably is not working. And if you're trying to develop your back, your arms, how are your t-shirts feeling? Are you filling them out a bit more? Are they feeling a bit snugger on your arms? And that is a good combination, right? If you're new to training and you're trying to build a physique, if your t-shirts are fitting a bit tighter and things are looser around the waist, then that's a good spot to be in. I really hope you found those tips useful. To summarize for you, 3 quick tips you can use to check if your training is actually working. The first and most important one is progressive overload, making sure you are progressing your training over time. If the weights are not going up over, say, a 6-month period or a 3 to 6 month period, then you really need to dial back on the amount that you're doing and look at more of the quality of your training, and keep yourself accountable to tracking your lifts and making sure you are recovering properly, sleeping well, eating well to push those weights up. The second thing and the third point are no visible changes in the mirror after 6 months, and clothes not fitting any different. So again, if you're doing all of these things consistently, I would expect over a 6-month time frame to at least notice some small changes in the mirror and clothes fitting a bit differently. If you need further support with this at all, just let me know. Any questions in the comments. Thank you very much if you made it this far, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Drop the video a like, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you very much. See you soon.